We all know that the college search for a high school senior or junior can be a stressful experience. Welcome to UniRoadTriPlanner. We've developed this tool to simplify and streamline the college search process. Our tool matches users to colleges that best fit their academic performance and preferences, and then optimizes the route for the road trip to visit the schools which the user decides to visit. From the Start page, if we click on the first icon titled Start My College Search, it will take you to the page where you can enter the different information. Here, you can enter your high school GPA, your SAT scores, and your ACT composite score. Each of these different factors, along with the preferences, is based on an internal function that compares the scores and preferences to each different school. This function can be modified with the Settings button, where the user can input different weights for which each of these different aspects is carried in the calculation. On the preferences side, we have choices for the campus setting, the institution type, the size, tuition, religion, and other items. Each of these different choices is coded by a number, and that's how we calculate it into the formula. So with the option for 20 and above, that might come up as the number 5 in the formula. The user also has the option to select varsity athletics or an ROTC program. If this is selected, it's taken into account when calculating the match. If it's not selected, it's ignored. After the final selections are made, you click on the Match Me button and it'll bring you to the match page. Here in the top screen is your information that you enter recorded in case you forget, and then to the right of it is a graph that represents your GPA and SAT scores against the entire database. So you can see this user has a really good score compared to the database. To return to the home page, you can click on the icons at the top and bottom of each page to return. If you scroll down the list, you'll see all of the matches that came up after the college search. You'll see it includes the school name and how well you match that school. This match actually shows that the user is a little underqualified for the school, but you might want to visit it anyway, so you can click on the Add to Route button, and it will include it in the route optimization search. So as we scroll down the list, we can see what other schools were selected through the matching process. Maybe we want to include a few more. Let's see. We also see that there are matches over 100%. That means that the user is actually overqualified for the school. So that might be something that you want to visit for sure. If at any point you select a school and decide you don't want to visit it, you can just click on the button again and it will unselect it. And then you can enter your starting address and click on the Find Route button. To save time, we've limited the amount of routes for an optimization to 10, and we've also included a counter at the bottom of the screen. After clicking on the Route button, it will take you to the page which lists the optimized route order. As you can see here, it includes all the information from the results page, but in the order for the best optimized route. In between each school is a link for the driving directions between those 2 points via MapQuest. The user can click on this at any point. Driving directions are available from MapPoint, but the user may not want to visit all 10 schools in one trip or may choose to fly to a destination. This allows the user to find the best route between 2 schools. So coming from the home page, you can go back to the optimized route order, and then you can click on the driving directions link, and we'll see that the MapQuest link pops up. And it has the map between those 2 points if you choose to drive. And then you can also click on the driving directions between those 2 addresses for those schools. In order for the calculator to work, the user must enter a GPA. Otherwise, the program recognizes an error and prompts the user to fix it. To compare each of these schools to the user, we have a robust database that contains all sorts of different information, including the school name, where they're located, things like GPA, SAT scores, percent admitted, whether it's an ROTC program or it has varsity athletics. Here's the settings page, which is linked to that original box that we first saw on the user page. Here you can see the weights that we've used originally, and then you can see the different codes that we have for all of the things like what kind of campus setting, what the institution, and things like that. Then you'll also see the user inputs are recorded in this top right corner. Also included in the settings page is the selected schools from the route optimization and then the optimized route in that order. We hope this tool will make the college search easier for seniors and juniors and make the college road trip a little bit easier too.